Hi everyone, NDU here. So today we are in our office and we're thinking like what should we discuss today? Okay, so what do the investors actually want to know right now? Okay, so basically over here, today we're thinking that okay, right now the market is actually down. Okay, and most people they are actually thinking, now is it the right time to go in? Okay, and the most important thing is the market is still very uncertain. Okay, so what I want to share with you here is probably some ideas, maybe what are some of the things that we can take a look. Okay, so for me, basically we are still looking at some of the uptrend stocks. Okay, so if you can see, like in our computer, we're always looking at some of the strong stocks. Okay, so and the strong stocks we are looking at right now, okay, if you see that right now, if you observe, the market is those REITs. Okay, like example Capital Commercial, this Maple Tree Commercial, and this Fraser Centerpoint. Okay, the REITs, right, some of the REITs, right, is still pretty strong. Okay, pretty strong. So in times of uncertainty right now, okay, the REITs are still strong. That's what I actually observe. Okay, so maybe I just ask some of them, some of our colleagues over here. Okay, maybe ask Caleb. Okay, see whether what are some of the things that he actually is actually looking at. Come, let's go and talk to Caleb for a while. Okay, hey Caleb.
Hi everyone.
Okay, so Caleb, maybe you can share with us what are some of the things maybe the investors are interested.
Okay, basically, like what Andy mentioned, REITs currently still strong sectors in Singapore. So there are few of them, but one of them is actually caught my attentions, which is Maple Tree Commercial Trust. Okay, this is one of the strongest, what we call that, performing REITs currently. And then the other one is Keppel DC, Keppel Data Centers,
Keppel
which is
DC, yeah.
quite good as well. If you look at the trend, basically, these stocks, I think last month they have pulled back a little bit, and then now the price already rebound. So these are the two REITs that you can take a look, which is quite interesting because market is uncertain,
Okay.
but these two stocks are moving up.
Okay, what if let's say people are some of the investors they say REITs are too high, so let's say if they don't want to get REITs, then sometimes they want to buy low, right? Okay, so basically what are some of the things that they can actually at the low side, what are some of the investment that is logical to actually take some risk one. Is there anything that
Okay, basically, if you want to buy really low, then you got to wait for the financial crisis,
Okay.
which is 10 years. Usually happen in 10 years times. Okay, so you might miss out the opportunities. All right, so you cannot totally out from the investment. So my suggestion to you is that you might want to invest, little bit first. All right, although it's not too low right now, but you can just invest, small size of the positions. Okay, then the other options, like what I mentioned, is that you got to, if you really want to buy low, then you got to wait for the financial crisis. Right, then then you have more choices for you to choose. Most of the time, when the financial crisis, most of the fundamental good company, the price will collapse. Okay, that's how you will have to go in. Okay, but then you might have another question because when too many choices, then you might have these problems. Which one you want to go in?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, stay invest like what I mentioned. Okay. So if you think it's too high right now, just invest a little bit first. All right. And then now in Hong Kong market, okay, right now I think if you are looking for low, I think Hong Kong market might be the one that you want to look at. For example, HSBC. Okay, the code is 0005. Right, so currently has been dropping. Currently, if you base on the current price, which is 56 Hong Kong dollars. Okay, the yield is around 7% per annum basis, which is quite good. All right, so now is the time if you want to invest in the Hong Kong market because the protest is still going on, and then the uncertainty is still going on. All right, so this is the right time for you to invest, especially during the crisis in Hong Kong market. So when this crisis is basically temporary. All right, so once this has been settled, eventually the stock market will recover.
So basically there's also another thing here that we notice, okay, is actually the gold. let's say you believe that the crisis will go forward and it will actually like continue to go, the market will continue to go lower. I think another things that you can actually invest is actually in gold, or this gold miner or gold ETF. Okay, that's one way. If you think that market is going to rebound, another way you can invest is you can buy the STI ETF. Okay, so when the market rebound, the STI have to go out, right? So basically, if you are bearish, okay, you look for like treasury bonds, or you look for gold, you look for CFD to short the individual stocks. If you are bullish, you think that there's a turnaround, okay, what you can actually look at is actually the ETF, the high dividend stocks, okay, the what we call, if the market really rebound, most likely one of the reason of the rebound could be interest rate cut. So if interest rate cut, then you can see that the REITs actually benefits, okay, because of the low interest environment. So, and the REITs is still uptrend. So there's many way of looking at it lah. Okay, so yeah. So basically another thing here is I noticed recently some of our clients, they also call in to buy some of the bonds, right? Yeah. So if you want to find out what are the bonds that is upcoming, okay, example recently there's this UBS 4 to 5% interest bond lah. Okay, and also the ARA bond. So if you are interested with the bonds, also you can let us know. So these are some of the things that we actually do for our clients. And also besides that, some people they say because bonds is 250,000, okay, 250,000. So there's something that you can see that example, I bring you to another place here. Okay, you can see that this is Carmen. Hi Carmen.
Hello.
Okay, so yeah, so Carmen, what are you looking at? Okay, so basically, right, okay, there's also some other things like this life insurance. This is not life insurance, right? Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so what is this actually?
NTUC income insurance,
okay,
non-participating and endowment plan for 3 years.
Okay, so I mean, of course, this is not a buy or sell recommendation, okay, but basically this is some of the what other investors are actually doing, okay. So basically for Carmen, this basically just a few words on what is this NTUC income single premium. What is this, like what's the key benefits?
Guarantee benefit.
Okay, guarantee returns.
Yeah.
And
100% capital guarantee upon the maturity.
Okay, and also they can get the what we call, they can get the like how much?
2.3% per annum.
2.3% per annum lah. Okay, so basically if you are low risk also investors, okay, another thing is maybe you think that market is going to crash for the next 3 years, so you're finding some place to park your money, then maybe you can look at some of the endowment lah. Of course, for us we don't only offer one company lah. Okay, so we offer a few different company endowment plan as well. So of course, before you make any investment decision, please speak to a licensed financial advisor before you make any investment. Okay, so this is our vlog of the day. Okay, and we see you soon. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.